Gentlemen, welcome to the Elijah Project. My name is George Ortiz. I'm the Executive Director of the Elijah Project. Grateful to have all of you here. I want to recognize some people in the audience before we get started, like my good friend and compatriot here, the Honorable Mayor Don Recipients. And I say that because without Don Recipients, there'd be no warehouse here, right? I had an opportunity to ask every mayor that I knew, if you found me a warehouse, I'll feed your city. He found me a warehouse. So another hand for that, right? I also want to recognize my good friend Bob Billington, doing great work down here for a long time over there, right? Great work up and down the Blackstone Valley. Louis, Yip, and Sonny Yee. We don't need to say anything about them except their names. You know who they are, right? And a guy that wasn't expected to be announced is a guy that keeps my books. Good friend for a long, long time, Ishmael De Silva, right over there. That's my key to the Cape Verdean community. When I need something, I call Ishmael. So anyway, we're here today to announce these grants, and I want to briefly say the Elijah Project is a food rescue operation. And we wouldn't be able to do that without partnerships like I have behind me, right? The governor and Neil Steinberg coming together, that $10,000 VAX grant for us meant that we were able to fill a gap that was created when the USDA program went away. So I want to thank them now both for that and for their forward thinking. And now, with no further ado, we will introduce the CEO of Rhode Island, the great state of Rhode Island, Governor Daphne Dean.
Yes, thanks for hosting us here today. And I've toured here with you.
Yes.
And I know the work that the Elijah Project does, and congratulations to everybody that is working on this and being present in our communities in the way that you are, especially during the time frame when we've just gone through this last year. So thank you, George, for that. And of course, Mayor Grevian is a partner with not only this project, but also our office on the statewide leader. So Mayor, thank you so much for hosting here today. And along with the Rhode Island Foundation, yes, President Neil Steinberg has stepped up in many ways during this COVID, and this is just another form of really reacting in a way where we're doing two things here today, right? We're not only identifying charities and nonprofits that have done incredible work to keep people safe in the state of Rhode Island, but we're also re-identifying the need for people to get vaccinated. So the mission of the Elijah Project is an important one. They are focused on bringing diverse communities together through service, sharing, teaching, and learning in order to make a positive impact on the community. So thank you. Throughout the pandemic, the Elijah Project delivered fresh and culturally relevant food and household supplies to families in need throughout the state of Rhode Island, particularly those in the hardest hit communities. The organization served approximately 250,000 meals during this time. From working with partners to supply food to those who are food insecure during the pandemic to truly acting as a beacon of hope and light in the Pawtucket community and beyond. This team truly has been an inspiration, and not only during the pandemic, but I also know that George and his team have done yeoman's work during all the seasons of the year, including the Christmas season in terms of toys and coats and everything else you could imagine, and then stepping up when I called them to help communities outside of Pawtucket as well, because this is a regional statewide effort. So George, thank you and congratulations. And we know that the second reason that we're here is to surpass the third milestone in our RI Gives Back challenge. So I've been asked about, well, will this work? Is this working? There's two ways it's working. One is that we are supporting the very charities that have kept us safe during the pandemic. And two, we are keeping the story on the front page in terms of the importance of getting vaccinated. And with the Delta variant right now, we really need to make sure that story is front and center. We'll be announcing another program, kind of a celebrity challenge in the future, and we'll start with some, some ideas that we're tossing around with people who are celebrities right now. Because we have, last count, 250,000 people 12 and older right in the state of Rhode Island who are not vaccinated right now. Now, we're fortunate, and we'll go over some of those details later this afternoon at our press conference, but our current hospitalization rate is 27. And thankfully, with God's blessing, the state of Rhode Island has been the lowest death rate in the entire country over the last month. So this is a result of the vaccinations and the success that we've had partnering in with the mayor. Partnering in, oops, I don't know what channel. All right, so partnering in with, organizations, communities, first responders, that's what's making it happen. Today, though, not only have we got the first 15,000 doses, now when we started this program, I was told we might get 25,000 shots from the arms by October. Today we're going to announce 15 more $10,000 grants because we're at 15,000. And last night we hit 20,000. Yesterday. So we'll have another very, very shortly. But today I just wanted to point out the organizations that we are helping. The Rhode Island Foundation and the people of the state of Rhode Island are helping people. Matheson Street United Methodist Church, Rhode Island Center for Justice, Oasis International, right on Broad Street in Providence, Higher Ground International. You're going to hear all the stories of these nonprofits and the people who have participated in helping the state. This is boots on the ground. These are people, Higher Ground, for instance, not only served the librarian community in normal times, but served over 2,000 meals across the state. And people were coming up to their location in Providence from all around the state of Rhode Island for food distribution. Project Undercover, Housing Network, Conexion Latina, Blackstone Valley Advocacy Center, Domestic Violence Resource Center of South County, Newport Community School, Eastbound East Bay Food Pantry, the Vinci Center for Community Progress, American Red Cross Rhode Island Chapter, and Better Lives Rhode Island, and Man Up. Congratulations to all this rounds. Thank you for your work. As a side note, I just want to, while I'm up here too, Sonny and Lewis and the entire organization in the state, the Chinese organization in the state, has been incredibly generous. I received over 200,000 masks through their organization as lieutenant governor, and they continue to do the work today. And they're going to have a little special presentation, right, Sonny, for the Elisha project today. And that's what we're encouraging people. You hear a story of one of these charities that have stepped up, and you're aligned with their mission, donate. Keep them alive during this period of time. Just like we're trying to keep the businesses alive, we need to keep our charities and nonprofits alive. These organizations are playing a crucial role in Rhode Island's COVID-19 response and vaccination efforts. Whether it's offering testing or vaccination, support with housing, food insecurity, or community outreach, they are making a difference in the people's lives every single day. I always say, it takes a team to get the job done. Our state is lucky to have these nonprofits stepping up to make it happen. Now, these nonprofits have stepped in, but we need all eligible Rhode Islanders to step in to get vaccinated. We know that vaccinations are our best protection against the Delta variant. If you are hesitant before, now is the time to get vaccinated. Keep you and your family member out of the hospital by getting vaccinated today. So I was at a charity event yesterday with one of my favorite charities, which is the Boys and Girls Club. And I was there in Lincoln, an endowment fund that I had started many, many years ago, continue to work with an adult outing. And I had somebody come up to me that I know, that's been in the network, and say, I spent 60 days in the hospital with COVID. And he said, how can I help get my message out to people? My family, some of my family members are not getting vaccinated. He's perplexed. So the message out there is, look, keep your family safe. Our metric right now is hospitalization rates and how many funerals our families have to attend. Your vaccination will help support great local nonprofit organizations and give so much back to our community in addition to being safe. It's a, as they say in the world, it's a win-win-win. There's no downside to get vaccinated. They keep you safe, they keep your family safe, they keep your community safe. It allows us to open up, continue to lead the Northeast in reopening our economy. And it also allows us to get our schools opened up safely when the school season starts. So congratulations to all the grant recipients that have so far been recognized. We're looking forward to recognizing another 36, probably, because we're at 39 now. So another 36, nonprofits around the state of Rhode Island, 39 cities and towns, as you know. I believe everyone's important in those communities. And with that, I'll turn it back over to George. So, George,
thank you. Now I would like to call up President and CEO of the Rhode Island Foundation, someone who has been part of everything that we do here, Inez Merchan. I just want to thank you publicly. It was 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, that she came and did a walkthrough her job at the Rhode Island Foundation and gave me the info I needed so that this could blossom where it needs to be. Now, with no further ado, Mr. Neil Steinberg.
Thank you. It's great to be here. This is, as the governor said, it's win as many times as you want to say the word win, because it helps so many people. I want to thank the governor for not only his leadership but creativity on this program. When we first talked about it, it was, okay, let's find a way to incent people. Every 5,000 people that would get vaccinated will trigger more grants. And as the governor noted, it might take a while, and boy, it's happening fast. So we're going to keep making these grants. The foundation was very pleased to not only participate with financial support, but to be able to provide the administration of the program, because this is what we do for the state of Rhode Island. I want to welcome, and I'm honored to join my mayor, Kentucky. He knows I say that all the time because there will be a time where the snow needs to get plowed. I kind of know how the list works, so I would do that. And it's great to see all of you here. COVID has been with us a while. We've gotten through it. We're the fortunate ones here. There's still a ways to go. When George told me that last week you served 62,000 individuals, that shows the need is still there. So it has not gone. The tail of this is going to be with us for a while, whether it's hunger, whether it's housing, healthcare, behavioral health. We have to all get together with our friends, neighbors, and colleagues. So we look forward to continuing this. As long as it goes, it may not go that much longer. Because of that, we'll figure out some other ways to, as the governor noted, to incent people. But to thank all the wonderful nonprofits. The governor used a word that we use all the time, and I remind our board, boots on the ground. So we have a wonderful state government, we have a foundation, but the boots on the ground, everyday work is being done by George, the Elisha Project, all of you who join him out there in the community. And we're very, very thankful and proud of everything that we do. It's our job to help grow. It's our job to help support. So keep supporting. As the governor said, keep providing support if you see an organization that you like. Keep providing support if you see friends and neighbors in need. And most of all, let's get everybody vaccinated. Wouldn't it be great if we're the island, the Rhode Island, that everybody wants to come to for a variety of reasons, including we figured this out, that we can do it. Thank you very much.
You're going to put me on the spot. So, good morning. And George and Elijah Project, thank you for all that you do in the community, right? You know, you gave a lot of credit to the governor, to the Rhode Island Foundation, to the Rep Barroses of the world, the reps and senators who are here, but to the Cape Verdean group. It's about community, right? It's a common unity for all of us. We're all here fighting for the same thing in our community. And, you know, one statistic that I found interesting, you know, George is a hustler. George puts me to work, keeps me in line, and makes sure that I'm focused in on the community along with the folks from the Elijah Project, and I thank them. But when you think about it, just in the last several months, I think, George, if I had the statistic right, I'm going off the top, there was about 5 million pounds of food during this pandemic have been giving out into the community where it's needed. So thank you for everything you do. Thank you for your last but not least is the mayor of this great city. I'm proud to have this organization and many other who are here, the CACD, we have the Cape Verdean Museum, Billingtons of the world, and the Blacks of America. Truly, Pawtucket is a great community, and we thrive because of you. So thank you.
Come on up here, please, because I want you to come up with a presentation. This is the type of work that we envisioned, and it's happening. So not only we highlight the charities in partnership with the Rhode Island Foundation and the state of Rhode Island, but people in the community want to support these worthy charities, these worthy missions. And today, Louis and Sonny, tell us what you're going to do right now. Tell us what you're going to do.
Actually, on the pandemic and also the case time that we have, so 10 of churches around New England, which including 8 churches in Massachusetts, 1 church in Rhode Island, and 1 is in New Hampshire. And we team up to perform benefit concert, which happened in July. So we just happened to raise about $100,000 to donate to 8 different organizations around New England. So each of them will receive $10,000. So on behalf of the 10 churches, we send a check to the Project Elisha.
Organizations that they represent that are really fantastic, but it takes individuals to drive organizations. These two drive the organizations. For us, right, Bob? You know, whether it's the dragon boats that we get in from Taiwan, or whether it has to do with the masks that you've been distributing, or the scholarship programs that both Sonny and Louis really partner in, that I've been at those meetings over the years as a mayor and now Lieutenant Governor, now Governor. So I just wanted to single out, because Louis always gets the credit. I got this one for Sonny. In support for the fight against hunger, your tireless dedication continues to assist families throughout Blackstone Valley and now around the state of Rhode Island to live longer and healthier lives. Sonny, thank you so much.
You too. Yes, so thank you all. That concludes the speaking portion of the program. We are going to do tours, but the tour is going to be, it's going to start off with these few gentlemen because of COVID. We can only go 4 at a time. So after that one's done, if anybody wants to stay around for more, then we'll be happy to give everybody a tour. Everyone there will be. Of course the reporters. Of course the reporters.
So if there are questions for the governor or for George or anyone,
George.
we're going to do the tour. Hold on.
Come on,
Hold on.
George.
We're going to do the tour and then we'll come back. We
Thank
need to
you.
get into
Oh yeah,
okay?
come back.
Thank
Okay.
And these two young ladies have something for the governor. Neil Steinberg.
Oh, look at that.
And you.
I know.
Two of us.
All right. Sonny, you did good. And you know,
Sonny was so
you know, I
embarrassed.
always gotta give this guy the tough time, you know? I feel like I'm James Dio's. He's a little older than me, but I
figured you do. Okay, you guys can follow along if you want media. Chris Barnett. Inez.
Yeah, we can.